Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Saucedo-Broach, a fourth-generation Arlington native and a resident of Arlington Ridge. I'm also a community advocate for poor and immigrant families like my own, and I serve as chair of the Latino caucus for the Arlington Democrats, though I'm here in my personal capacity. In the 7 decades my family has lived here, we have been on every side of this issue. We spent half a century as homeowners in Douglas Park, and we have rented in almost every corner of this county. And the one constant throughout all those years is that it has become harder and harder to afford to do either of those things here in Arlington. When you combine skyrocketing housing costs with the fact that Virginia's laws are far more pro-landlord than pro-renter, the inevitable result is human suffering. My family has experienced this time and time again, most recently with the sale of the Columbia Gardens apartments last year, which displaced dozens of poor families in the middle of winter with only a few weeks' warning. I understand the concerns about changing density better than most. I grew up on stories about how Arlington went from a quiet rural community to suburban sprawl to an urban dream. I've watched personally as Columbia Pike and other corridors have rapidly transformed, always with a mix of hometown pride and not a little trepidation for what that growth could mean for me and for the people I love. But I've also come to appreciate deeply that maintaining a status quo vision of Arlington's character and the luxuries enjoyed by its most affluent residents means very little to the people who actually built Arlington if we don't live here anymore. The county's missing middle plan is not a perfect fix for our housing problems, but it is without a doubt a critical step toward addressing the crisis that is hollowing out our community from the bottom up. Arlington families like mine need more housing, and we need it yesterday. I urge the county board to act with courage and conviction and to proceed with the most expansive version of the request to advertise before you today. Thank you.